Good afternoon, my crafty friends. How are you today? I've missed you the last couple weeks. Okay, so my name is Judy Menlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. So if you're watching, please say hi. And if you're watching the replay, please say hi. Okay, so I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds, see if anybody pops on, and see if I can get this to show up on my iPad in case there are any comments. And I might be able to see them. All right, I think we're good. Okay, so I've missed the last couple weeks because I've been doing a couple of vendor shows, and I've sold out of so many things, and my little crafty things that I make for the last couple weeks that I've been just crafting up a storm here. My room is an absolute disaster. And I have one more show this Saturday, and I'm still crafting. I still got stuff all over the floor, all over the table, all over my desk. But I did manage to squeeze a little tiny space that I thought I could go live today and just kind of show you something, that you can create. So, all right. So what do I have? All right, so most of you probably know that Monday was today? Today's Wednesday? Yes, Monday the 25th. Stampin' Up! Had their first ever Black Friday sale. I don't know why I'm tripping over those words. Anyways, so that started November 25th and runs till December 1st. So it was 40% off Stampin' Blends, and they still have all kinds of those left. So 40% off the blends, great deal. I stocked up on a few of my popular colors that I use. So if you're interested in that, go online soon. The paper trimmer and blades, the blades are all sold out. The paper trimmer, oh my God, 40% off is an excellent deal. If you are in the market for a nice paper trimmer, I'll just bring mine in and show you. Okay. This is a phenomenal paper trimmer. I love the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer. So, I know it's upside down. I got confused. So the arm comes out. So it takes 12 by 12 paper. And it has metric and imperial. Okay, so the metric's up there. The imperial's down there. And also on the arm. And also on the bottom. And in the middle. Okay. It has a scoring blade on it. There we go. And a cutting blade. All right. And the measurements are in 1/16 of an inch. So, yeah, this trimmer to me does it all. And again, 40% off. Yeah. So if you don't have one, I can't recommend this enough, especially at 40% off. All right. Also 25% off of select adhesive. So the Stampin' Seal Plus and the regular Stampin' Seal are sold out, but they still do have the refills. Okay, so if you need a refill, they're 25% off. The Tombow glue is sold out. So, anyways, you had to be there the first day, I think. And they had 15% off select cardstock, and that is all gone. So that was basically just white and black. But anyway, that is all gone. So, all right, so much for the Black Friday sale. Okay, starting December 1st, we're having a paper pumpkin sale. So the paper pumpkins are those little kits, all-inclusive kits that come out once a month, and you never really know what you're getting until you get it. So every month is a big surprise. Generally speaking, it is cards, but there may be a 3D project or something instead. Okay, so they're going on sale. I'm trying to figure out how much off this is. So this starts December 1st at 10 a.m. So they're calling this Cyber Monday sale. So there are deals on 3, 6, and 12-month prepaid subscriptions. Okay. The offer ends December 9th. And please note that the subscriptions purchased during this promotion start immediately with the December watercolor and bloom kit. This particular kit cannot be skipped. So generally speaking, if you sign up for 3 months prepaid subscription, and let's say February you don't want one, you just put it on hold, cancel it for that month, and then you'll still have next month you can get if you want. But with this promotion, the December one is a must. So you get it. So you get it regardless. What is in my voice? Sorry about that. All right. And just a reminder, you know what? I'm not even positive, but there is a new promotion coming up called Product of the Month. And I believe it starts in December, but I'm not 100% positive. I was just scrolling before I came live and I couldn't find a date. I know it's in there somewhere, but I couldn't find it. So if anybody that's watching knows when it starts, please put it in the comments. But I think it's December. Anyway, so this is a just a special product of the month. It could be designer series paper. You know what? Really, I have no idea what it's going to be. So all I know is every month is going to be something different. So in order to qualify, you have to have an online account, and you have to spend $100 in a single order. So if you were to spend $50 on one order and $50 on another order, you will not qualify. Excuse me. So it's $100 placed at one time. Dear me. Okay, on the plus side, there was a typo in the January to April mini catalog. The product of the month is supposed to be $7, but there was a typo in the catalog and they put $5. So they are going to honor that price until the end of April. So again, spend $100 and you can get the product of the month for $5. And there is a limit of one per customer. Okay. So again, when it's gone, it's gone. When they run out, there's no more. All right. If you have any questions on any of that, feel free to contact me and we can talk about it. Okay. I am going to turn the camera down now. Oh, one more thing. Oh, look what I got today. Oh. So this is a January to April mini catalog. I can only show you the front. I believe it goes live January 6th. So something to look forward to. There is quite a bit of good stuff in here. So that is the new catalog. All right. What else? I think that's it for now, I hope. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn the camera down now. Let me see. How do I do that? There he is. I found that little spot. All right. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. So I am going to show you today. This is the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 Mix and Match Specialty Designer Series paper. So you get 36 pieces. So you get 8 of each one. So you get 8 of these. And that's on the other side. You get 8 of these cute little things. These I call them tags. I guess that's what they are. But you could put them on a card too. And that's on the other side. And you get 8 of these ones. And that's on the other side. You see that okay? Yeah. And 8 of these. And that's on the other side. Okay. And then, so you got 36. So 8 times 4 is only 32. So then you get these little punch out things. So you get 2 each of 2 different pages. So that's kind of one there. They're all falling out. So, and the other one is, see, they've all fallen out. Anyways, that's kind of what the other one looks like. All right, so you got 2 of those. And 2 of these. Okay. So let's make something with this. Oh, yes. And I'm going to talk about, these are the Greetings for You Mix and Match Ephemera pack. Okay. So these just punch out. And they are rather thick. Yeah, here's one here. These fall out too. But they're like, these are like thin cardboard. These are quite thick. And they're have adhesive on the back. So you don't have to use any glue, which is good too. I'll just leave those out for now. And I'm going to be using our black and white and gold baker's twine. Okay, so this is the black. And you can see the gold in that. Hope you can see it anyways. And this is gold and white, I think. Beautiful. It's beautiful, this twine. If you're in the market for twine, this is really, really pretty. Okay, let me put that back in there. Okay, so I have taken this piece here, and I've cut it all with my trimmer. That's on sale for 40% off. Get it while supplies last, because I don't think it's going to be there much longer. Okay, so I've cut all that, and then I've just cut some real red cardstock. When you cut the tags, they end up to be 2 by 3 inches. Okay, and then I just cut some real red and garden green, because that's the colors that are in here, garden green and real red. And I just cut it 1/8 of an inch bigger. So like I said, the tags are 2 by 3, and I cut these 2 1/8 by 3 1/8. Okay, and then I actually got this out of the Christmas catalog. These are not my own ideas. All right, and now we're just going to put some glue on here, just to show you how easy this is to make some tags. You can make it more fancy, but this is just quick and easy, right? Okay. And what am I going to do with that one? That one is going to have this flower on it, poinsettia. We're going to pop that up. Where's my dimensionals? I'm just going to use some mini dimensionals. I'm going to put one on each of these leaves here. And one over here. And I always like to put one in the middle. And we'll just pull these off. Yeah, let's see. Put it on like that. And then we'll find a sentiment here to add. What do we have here? What do we have? What do we have? Oh, maybe from our house to yours. Let's see, just punch this out. And even though it has adhesive on it, I'm going to pop it out with dimensionals. Those dimensionals are pretty much gone. So, pull another pack out here. And we'll just add that over there, like that. All right, then I have 1/8 of an inch punch. Now, if you don't have a punch, you could always use your, take a pick tool, which I have no idea where that is, or I would show you. Oh, here it is here. Okay, so just, you could just put a hole in it with that. But a punch is faster and easier, so I'm going to use the punch. All right, I'm just going to stick that in there, punch a little hole, find some twine, find my scissors, there we go, and then I'm just gonna feed this through, and then just loop it around. Like that, and there's a little tag. And then you can stamp it on the back. There is a great stamp. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. should have had it ready. And don't know. Oh, here. I found it. It's from the Traditional Labels. Oh, falling out. And so here's the from. So the to and the from are separate, but I would put it all on the same block so you could do it all at the same time. Anyways, it's a great little to and from. And actually, you know what? Here, I have one done already. So I put them both on the block and stamp them at the same time. Okay. So that's that. And let's just do one more. Maybe I'll do, yeah. So see, I've got them all like this. Okay. All right. What do I want to do? I'll do this. Oh, we'll do the tree. I like the tree. Okay. And we'll just glue the tree on. See, it doesn't get any easier than this, making tags, right? Everything's all basically ready for you. All you had to do was cut the cardstock and put some glue on. And put your hole right there. And put some twine in. I have no idea how long this is. This is, I'm just guesstimating. So this one's about 8.5 inches, which is probably way too long, but it is what it is. Okay. So this one doesn't want to go through. There we go. And just loop it through. And then you can tie another one up here if you want. Okay, and we need something on this one. We will put, let's see what we got. Season's greetings, Merry Christmas. I don't know how many sheets you get in here. Let me see what it says. It says you get 6 sheets, so you get, I think there's 3 different ones, and you get 2 of each one. I'm looking for a 'Tis the Season if I can find one, but if not, doesn't really matter. Oh, there's one down there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them there. Yeah, they all fall out. That's the problem. Okay. And I'm just going to put that there. So a couple of dimensionals again. And again, I'm just using the minis today. And you don't have to use dimensionals. Like I said, you can just peel it off and stick it on. And you're done. Yeah, I think we'll just put that there like that. Oh, that's crooked. There we go. All right. So that's a couple of tags. These are the other ones I made. So I have Joy on the stockings, and I just glued that onto some garden green cardstock. This one is also glued to the garden green. It's the wreath. The wreath is popped up, and a Merry Christmas. I didn't want to pop that up anymore, so I just peeled off the back and stuck it on. And we've got a couple of candy canes here that are glued onto the real red. Merry Christmas. And some ornaments, say Merry and Bright. Okay, so that is all 6 of them there. All right, so let me see what else we can do today. Let me move these. Yeah, you need an envelope to put all these pieces in. Okay. All right, so I've got a piece of crumb cake cardstock here. I'm just looking for my bone folder. Hello, hello. There he is. Okay, we're going to give him a nice crease here. He is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, and I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to trim this down with my trimmer. That's on sale. I know, you're going to be tired of listening to me say that, right? All right, so this is 4 1/4. I'm going to make this 4 1/8. So we'll go up there. Move this down so you can see. 4 1/8. I'll cut that there. And these pieces are 6 by 6. So I want this to be 5 3/8. I think no, that'll be all right. I'm just going to cut it like that, 5 3/8. There we go. Put my trimmer away for now. Is it easy peasy? Again, there we go. I'm just going to glue that on there, and we'll have another Christmas card ready. Okay. And we'll just glue that on there. Like that. All right. And somewhere I think there's a pretty bow in here. Maybe if I still have one, which I may not. Which I guess I don't. Oh yeah, there. Oh no, it looks like it's still there. This, see, they all fall out. This little green bow over here. All right, that's going to put him here. So he's going to need a little bit of glue. I'm just going to wipe this big blob of glue off my thing here. There we go. And I'll just give it a couple of little dots. And I have a pair of tweezers here. That way I don't have to get glue all over me. And hang on, because I got glue on my mat, so I want to wipe that off. There we go. All right. Now we're just going to put him right there like that. Okay. And there's a little bit of glue right there. I'm just going to pull that off. There we go. Done. All right. And now I want some sort of sentiment on here. Here's one right here. Let's take one of these that fell off. And I think we'll do Merry Christmas. Because I can't believe it's almost December. Oh my goodness. I don't know where the time has gone. The whole year has just flown by. Just goes faster and faster every year. We'll put a couple more on. Well, just one more. There we go. No, I want one there too. Right there. Okay. So again, this is pretty basic. Just got one layer and a piece of DSP that was just cut down. And we'll just stick that on there. Like that. Merry Christmas. All right, so I've got some dots here. No, I don't think I want to use those. But I have, these are deer dots, called deer dots. So I think I'll use a couple of these. So these are garden green. So put one over here. These ones here are Poppy Parade, but they're close enough, so I'm just going to use them anyways. I mean, they're still on the red tone, so. And we'll put one down there. All right, and there is a card completed. Okay, so I've got one more card for you, and then I'll let you go. Okay, so this is, it's already prepped. This is thick whisper weight, and this is 11 by 4 1/4 and scored at 5 1/2. Okay, so this one is going to open this way. All right, and move this stuff out of the way here. Give that a good crease. All right, so I have a piece of real red that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, so I just wanted a little bit of the white to show through. I'm going to use my bigger Tombow now. All right, so we're going to glue that on to our thick basic white. Just like that. Okay. All right, then I have a piece of garden green that measures 3 1/8 by 4 3/8. 4 1/8. No, wait a minute, that wasn't right. Just a minute. 3 1/8 by 4 3/8. I'll say that one more time. 3 1/8 by 4 3/8. There's too many threes in there. Okay, and then I have a piece of this designer series paper, and that is an eighth of an inch smaller, so it's 3 by 4 1/4. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue that on. That on. There we go. And I'm just gonna glue this on. I'm not gonna pop it up because I have a sentiment I can pop up. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, so I emboss this. So I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that. So I emboss this with the Jolly something or other. I can't think of what it's called. It's here in this mess somewhere. Hang on. There it is. It's the Jolly Holly 3D hybrid. Okay? So I emboss that first. And then I'm just going to adhere this kind of in the middle. Might not be perfect, but I don't know. Judy, are you guys like me? I think it's straight. And then when I look again, it's always crooked. Okay. And then I just stamped Merry Christmas from the Ornamental Christmas stamp set. This is a beautiful Merry Christmas. I love this one. And I die cut it with the second largest circle from the Stylish Shapes. Okay. And I'm just going to pop this up with dimensionals. And one in the middle. And we'll just peel these off. Oh, it's so pretty. That's good. Okay, now what if I, oh, got the backing here of one of those dimensionals. Let's see what one of these will look like. What do you think? And I kind of like that. So I'm not going to pop that up. We'll just glue him on. And just going to kind of put him on the top half because I think he's going to hang off a little bit. There. That looks pretty, I think. Okay, so what else do I have? I have some decorative dots, and these are real red shaded spruce, and timid tiger. So I'm going to use some real red ones, and I think I might just put one here, and let's put one over here. Oh, I don't want it there. One there, and maybe one other one over there. There we go. All right. I think that's a very cute card. Look at that. And then you can just put what you want in there. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I knew it would be quick, which is okay because you don't want to watch me for hours and hours, right? So let me get all this out of the way here, and I will show you what we did. Okay, so we have 2 cards and some tags. Some tags. Okay. Maybe I'll put these on top so you can't see all the twine. There we go. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, especially right now when I know we're all so busy crafting and getting Christmas cards ready and Christmas shopping and everything else. And hopefully you guys are going to have your trees up if you don't already. I don't know when I'm going to do mine. Probably December 10th or something. But anyways, yeah, it's a busy, busy time of year. So, all right. Thanks very much for joining me. And hopefully I will see you guys back here next week. All right. Have a good week. We'll talk soon. Bye now.